Hello everyone, I hope you are great. My name is Arian, I'm grade 11 and I review myself the lesson English and math. I'm not teacher, just review the lesson for myself and take the video for YouTube channel, my YouTube channel and my Instagram. And let's go and start. Lesson 1. This lesson talking about book, how reading the book, how understand better the when you start some book. For example, here have one book, the giver loves lover. We are reading in my class is because this book so interesting and so good. I think because I like it, and I read almost chapter 7 and half of the chapter 7 and not finished, but that's great in the ESLDO. And let's go the hi class, welcome to your novel reading unit. This lesson just talking about reading and how you can improve your reading and what you should doing. For example, if you like the science fiction story or book, you should read this book. Specifically, if you like the science fiction book, and you should have you this book is physically, because in the PDF or in the laptop is not so good. I think my idea, and here is said you should have the physical copy of the book, because this will better help you with your learning, and because it help you understand everything better. And next, literary elements. And here say what is the literary elements. Literary elements are the parts of the make of the narrative. The part of the make of the narrative, for example, this one have a climax, have a story. What's a story? Part of the story. This lesson is say. Next, have a video, you should watch it. And here say what is the plot of the story. Here is the video have a problem, sorry. Plot is a literary terms that describes the events that make up a story. Most times, most of times, the events are in the chronological. For example, this one is a little bit difficult. If you can't read it, you can use the dictionary. Dictionary is so helpfully for example, sometimes the word is difficult. For example, this word is characterizational. A little bit difficult. Is listen, please. Chronological. You can listen. It's difficult. Chronological order, but there can flashbacks, and sometimes they don't follow strength sequence. There can twist and turns in the plot. For example, here is turns. Listen, is I'm true say turns. In the plot. The plot has 6 elements that can be shown on a plot diagram. And here is add. If you little bit have a problem for reading, you can use the Google Trans, but just for listening. Don't see the dictionary. If you don't understand the meaning, you should go to a dictionary. But here, just for listening, using the Google Trans, you can. And plot diagram. What's the plot diagram? It say, carefully read the following. Here have a one PDF. You can open it, and here have a climax, rising action, falling action, and ending, and beginning. All of them here say what is that. For example, beginning, the open of the story, and say everything in the PDF. And go next. Here, who are the characters in the story? First of all, what is the characters? And here say they are different characters in the story. However, every story has a character. It don't say, but have a character. And here have a protagonist. I don't know, protagonist. It's a little bit difficult. Look like that. It's a little bit difficult. Listen, please.
Protagonist.
The main characters, the protagonist, usually seen as the hero. For example, the main characters in protagonist usually seen the heroes. Antagonist, I think. Listen again. This one the changing, but Gonist is antagonist, I think.
Antagonist.
The antagonist is the villain or opposing force in the story. When we read, we want to keep track of the characters and pay attention to their characterization. And the next one here have one video. It's important. It's the conflict in the literary, and so important. I hopefully watch this video. What is the problem? Conflict is a struggle between two people or things. In a story, three is two topics of the conflict. In internal conflict, man versus self. It is struggle of the character with the themselves. Oh, sorry. You can see it because it is happening inside the character main. And here, for example, again, external conflict, main versus man. Listen this word, please, because it's sometimes some people is difficult. For example, me. Versus man and society, nature. It's something that is outside of the characters. Here I have a video. Here what is a story taking place. Here, for example, all of them a story have a location or setting. For example, where did the story talk about the place? For example, the one movie I say Avengers, for example. What is the where did the story Thanos go another planet? For example, have a one name is exactly, I don't know the name of the place. Is Pesos. I don't know exactly. I don't know, but have a place or have a time. When did the story happen? For example, again in the Avengers, it's go to a time machine. Then go to the before. It's go to they go to the 1997. For example, this one is the time the happening the story, and setting is the location and the time of the story. Next, have a video, should watch it. What is a theme? Theme is the main idea of the story, and more moral or a life lesson that you understand from the story. A theme is an universal lesson that is much larger than the story it is in. It has to be an idea that applies to me, to you, to anyone, because it's a broader, broader message. A theme cannot contain characters or the stories plot in it. Understanding who to find the theme is improving real world skill that can be applied in many different ways and help you make generalization about the real world. For example, here have one word is generalizations. Listen this word because it's a little bit difficult. I feeling it's very difficult. Generalization. Listen again.
Generalizations.
And we have a video, you should watch it. And pre-reading structures, and you are going to need the memories these little elements as you are going to be required to identify these elements in the book. Next, we are going to conduct some pre-reading listen again, sorry. Structures future. Listen this word. So futures help us prepare to start reading. Here, strategy to future. And for example, here science fiction. Science fiction is the type of the literary genre. Science fiction is, for example, Avengers is science fiction movie, or for example, here have something. Oh, it's not accept for me. For example, science fiction is it's a movie or this book is law giver. The giver loves lover is science fiction, or is Heroes, the movie, science fiction. And next, I have a video, you should watch it. And here, consider the following questions. They give a science fiction novel. It's and that is science fiction story. What predict can make, and look at the cover photo of the book. What do you think? And this question, and you can answer the question. And end of the lesson. Thank you so much. Watch my video. If you like, if you have any question, please ask me. My idea is Gmail arianmoradipardo@gmail.com, and you can send my Instagram if you have any question. Thank you and take care. Bye.